Hey everybody, Casey here. This is my December subscription kit from a house of books. Right away, I love the fabric, but these are new stickers that they came out with that are reproductions of, or like reprints, whichever, of calling cards. So I'm really excited to use them. They come out at the end of the week. I'm loving plaid right now. I've been collecting some plaid things like blankets and old thermoses and bags for my Christmas decor. So I'm loving plaid right now. This fabric bag is packed with goodies. Sorry, the lighting is a little bit bad. I had my ring light on, so of course there was a glare. Here's more of those stickers, those calling card stickers. The December kit, this tells me that they are giving us 3 prompts for our journaling. So there's an art prompt, an art challenge. There is a writing prompt and a journal idea. So that's really exciting that they're doing that this time. I really enjoy that. As you can see, I was talking too much as I was going through here and looking at some book spines and some buttons and some cool kind of trim lace thingy. And then these are some fantastic fabric scraps that I got this time. I'm loving all of them. I'm really excited to be able to use them. They are great for adding to the covers of journals or just adding bits and pieces of fabric to your journaling pages. I love that one. It looks so cozy. This one's really cool too. It has I like the ones that have like a different look on the other side, and on both sides are different. I can't even speak today. This is like a really pretty runner. Look at the detailing. Here is a book. I was just looking at what it was and what the title is. Can always use books. Paper doily. Here is a big stack of book pages. When you get a House of Books subscription, they usually give like chunks. I want to call them chunks of book pages from books. So you get several pages in like a chunk. The illustrations in these pages are actually a little bit amusing. They're cool, different for sure. I like getting, different size chunks of pages and, the different color. That was a cool black and white image in that. It says, they say she put a spider in his coffee. I thought that was amusing. These are like dictionary. I just love the different colors. You have some white pages, some really white pages, more cream colored, and then you have like the darker tan. I like the variety of book pages that come in a subscription kit. This is the large subscription kit that you're seeing here. They also have medium. I think occasionally they offer a small kit, but this is the large. You certainly can get a smaller kit if you don't need as much stuff. You probably won't get as many extras, as many of these extra goodies. They also offer a bunch of a la carte. Here is like, I was trying to show you, it's like the nativity scene in a negative. Is that called a negative? I forget what it's called. My brain can't think. There's some postcards, and then these are like some cool cards. I think they say in French in the back, and then it tells you what it is or what it means. They're really cool. I actually haven't come across these. I've seen some people have them, or I was given one or two already in Happy Mail, but I'm so glad to get a stack. I got that awesome playing card and a photo, a portrait photo, some receipts, another negative with like the Bethlehem star, which is so cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they're cool. These are the receipts, more postcards, handwriting on the back. And then I received some letters. This one was typed, I believe it was from 1943. I didn't read it because I didn't want to take the time while I was recording. And then this one I believe was during the war. It was in 1945 and it's handwritten. So I do look forward to reading that at some point. I was trying to read the writing. I'll be honest with you, reading old script is very difficult. I don't like to write in cursive. I rarely write in cursive unless I'm doing super messy writing in my journaling that I can never read later. So reading in cursive, like older style cursive, is often hard for me. These are some awesome, I believe, wallpaper sheets. I love that, and I love this. I love blue. Blues and greens are my fave, so I absolutely love that print. These are some larger book pages. Again, you get big chunks of them. There's different, I like that there's kind of like graphs or, my brain just doesn't want to think. You know what I mean, kind of like graphs in those pages. It's later while I'm doing this voiceover, and it's been kind of a frustrating evening, so I don't really want to think. Look at that gorgeous image. Oh, I can just imagine cutting that out, fussy cutting that out and putting it on a spread. This looks like dictionary or encyclopedia or something, and there's some really pretty florals there. I like the white of these pages. Sometimes you just want to add some black and white text. Well, when I say you, I mean me. Sometimes I just want to add some black and white text. This was another piece of wallpaper, I believe. It just is very cool. It has some awesome texture. And it's a large sheet. Probably make a good journal cover. This is a large stack of just random pages. You get a couple different pages in these chunks, if you will. I keep using that word. These smaller ones are actually in another language. That's what I was trying to show there, but I don't think it was successful. But it's cool that they're in another language. These, I was very intrigued by these. They're cool images, cool faces. So I look forward to cutting those out too, I think, and using them in some journal spreads. These must have been from some sort of like I don't know, but it shows wallets and all kinds of things. There was some good florals, some black and white florals. Oh, Christopher Plummer from A Sound of Music. What a good portrait of him. I love that movie. This was from a book about dolls, not dolls, children's clothing. Had some papers with cool images, and then here's some more florals that are cool. Gotta love botanicals and florals. And this was like blueprints of a birdhouse. And then some bird, I love birds, bird pages. That had some different kind of script on it. This was a very large piece. It was like a blueprint, which is so cool. It's rather large, as you can see. I'm not exactly sure what it was because I didn't look very closely. And this is some sort of a cool graft. It actually reminds me of when you're in labor and they connect you to the contraction machine to like measure your contractions. Some really pretty artwork. These are some cool black and whites. There's something I love about that window and that man. This was a neat picture of a woman there. I plan on using her for sure. More birds. Oh, and I love these. I love that house. These are like blueprints or of a house or a different house. One was a vacation home, but I just love that. These were from like a coin book. And that's like a sheep or something. I don't know. Some just different artwork. These dudes are fencing. I love that. Like part of the spine is still attached to the paper. Just some cool black and white images. Sometimes, you don't even need to use like the actual image, but just ripping off a chunk of those black and white papers and putting it in your collaging. Like for me, I always use a foundation of collage. So it just adds some contrast. So that is it. Now I am just piling it all back on so you can see all of the things that comes in the large subscription kit. You can go into the description. There will be a link in that description for a discount if you would like your own subscription kit or anything from the a la carte items. So go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.